and I know the blasphemy of them.
He said he knows the blasphemy. You know what blasphemy? What does blasphemy mean, Tim? I mean, what's your name again?
Okay, look.
What does blasphemy mean?
If you're gonna try to interrogate me,
I don't even have to talk to you at all because I know that you really ain't ready for this conversation. You're trying to get me to say something that you want me to say.
I could care less.
Okay, well, you can step away from the podium because we over here talking to black people, Hispanic people, and Native American people anyway. So this doesn't have anything to do with you regardless. But just like the white man always wants to do, he always got to try to involve himself and wonder why that we're not involving him.
I.S.U.P.K.
Let's get it, I got it, I'm ready, my lord. Whole click solid, everybody on board. Say they won't smoke, that's the shit they can't afford. These niggas weak, no cap, I go hard. And I know these niggas mad, I ain't tripping, I'm good. One call, then fall on you, don't make me do it. Me and my niggas taking your city on guard. Look, I got something for all you haters. Dumb thinking is sweet, get all the flavors. You niggas suckers like you candy coated. Grab the 40, let it blam, reload it. Couple sticks on me, think it's dynamite from that damn explosion. Look, homie, all I'm saying, you better chill. You think you got the game, you ain't even in the field. You say you ready to die, you ain't even gon' write a will. I gotta leave you to make bail before the appeal. I'm war ready, heavy artillery like a Mando. Boots, braids, camo, feeling fresh out the bando. I'm one West, got a vest, lot of ammo. Big blade, face paint like I'm Rambo. Shit, I make rappers gon' rip they book up. I walk up on you real calm with my hood up. Send your ass under with a ladder, it ain't good luck. Let's get it, I got it, I'm ready, my lord. Whole click solid, everybody on board. Say they won't smoke, that's the shit they can't afford. These niggas weak, no cap, I go hard.
Some things that feel pleasurable is for a greater cause, man. Just like I said, sex, man, it's for a greater cause. Yeah, sure, it feels good. Ain't nothing wrong with getting it on, you dig? But at the same time, man, don't doggone miss the whole purpose of having sex, man. Read that for me, boy.
Ecclesiastes, chapter 33, verse 7. Why doth one day excel another, when as all light of every day in the year is of the sun?
Man, why you want to excel Mother's Day, man? Why is Mother's Day so important, man? Why is Mother's Day so important, especially in the black community, when we having all these goddamn abortions, man? You understand? Why is Mother's Day excel to such a high standard when you got to doggone go out and buy your mama roses and flowers on this one special day when your mother might have had doggone 2, 3 abortions, you know what I'm saying, prior to you, man? And you should doggone reward a woman that's a killer on a special day, you understand? And for all you good mothers out there that's having the children, do you want to be bunched inside a category with women that's doggone killing their babies left and right? With women that doggone ain't raised they babies a day past doggone since they had the baby. You understand? And you want to be bunched into Mother's Day with all these wicked women, man? Nah, man. You don't need a Mother's Day, man.
All right, so yeah, we this man wanted to know what we do. All right, so it's the only reason I came over here on the mic is because it's a lot of other people just like you who want to know what we do. All right, and what we do is we teach morality out of the scriptures. All right, we teach what Christ taught. We teach what, you know, the prophets taught inside of the scriptures. We teach the same thing that you know, Peter, Paul, we teach what they taught. You know, how you know, the children of Israel need to come back and start doing the law, statutes, and commandments of their God. So this is what we teach. I mean, if you want to, it's cool. This is what we teach out of the Bible. What was your name again? Nick. All right, so Nick asked what we do. He said that he's seen us in Greenville, South Carolina. You're a Christian, right? Yeah. Okay, you're a Christian.
I just for the record, like, I only have a few minutes.
I mean, it's cool.
And I don't want to rush you. I was just curious, like, bottom line, like, what, just because I just...
You can get Nick too. You can get Nick too.
Do you have, like, a pamphlet or, like...
Yeah, we got pamphlets, we got information, we got all of that that you're trying to get. Yeah, we got internet. We in every major city in America. All right, we're in every major city in America. We're in 8 countries throughout the world. We're in South America, we're in Europe, we're in, you know, the Caribbean, we're in England, you know, Brazil, we are everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We're in every major city in America. All right, and we teach the chosen people who they are according to the Bible. All right, this is what we do. God has a chosen people, and we teach those chosen people who they are according to the scriptures. All right, that's what we do. And then we teach what's required of those chosen people. The same way the prophets taught, you don't have to get them on camera, you can jump in. The same way the prophets taught, the same way that, you know, Christ taught, the same way that the apostles taught, you know, the disciples, they taught the chosen people how to come back to their God and what's required of the chosen people. And that's what we are here teaching right now. We teach what's required of those chosen people when it comes to coming back to their God. Because our people don't know who they are. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they don't know who they are. You know, they don't know what God they should serve. You know, they are serving the gods of the nations that have them in captivity.
What is, when you say blacks, Mexicans, or black Hispanics, where does, like, I'm just at, like, just because you're mentioning...
Yeah, it's cool. Come on with the question.
You're mentioning specific, like, nationalities.
Specific. When you read
why are you not mentioning, like, a Caucasian or a European or, like...
Okay, so, all right, so when you read inside of the Bible, right, you're familiar with the Bible, right? All right, so you said you're familiar with the Bible. All right, so when you read inside of the Bible, you read about, there's 18 nations inside of the Bible. You familiar with that? Are you familiar with that? There's 18 nations in the Bible.
I'm just asking.
No, just listen to me. I'm finna answer your question. All right, there's 18 nations inside of the Bible. All right, so out of those 18 nations, those people are still on earth today. All right, and one of those nations were the nation of Israel. That's one of those nations. That's the chosen people of God. You know, so of those 18 nations, God chose one nation to be his people.
And you're saying that blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans come from the tribe of...
Give them a hand for understanding what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. So when you ask why am I talking about a specific people, it's because those specific people are of the nation that God has chosen. Okay. And those are the people that come from the chosen people of God, which is the nation of Israel.
Okay.
All right, you got me. All right.
The people, and I'm a little bit ignorant, I've never been to Israel. Like, people that are Jewish.
I ain't never been to Israel either.
Okay, well, let me just finish my sentence.
Let him talk.
Listen, I talk when I want to talk, and don't nobody tell me what to do.
Right.
All right, and don't nobody tell me what to do. I know you ain't. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to him.
I said let him talk.
Hey, Tim.
There you go. Talk to Tim.
So,
Let him talk.
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask, the Jewish people that are Jews that live in Israel, that claim that they are, you know, part of...
Give me Revelations.
Like,
who got?
Like what would you... What
The Revelation 2 and 9.
Like what tribe are the white-looking people that live in Israel that are, like, claim to be Jewish?
All right, so you remember I said there's 18 nations that are inside the Bible. I'm going to ask you a question. All right, there's 18 nations that are inside of the Bible, right? Of those 18 nations, one of those nations are you. Okay. You one of those nations. Those same Jewish people that's in there, they are all the same nation as you. They come from the nation of Esau. You ever heard of Esau in the Bible? Edom. All right, the nation of Edom are they're descendants of the nation of Edom. All right, so this doesn't have anything to do with, you know, your skin color. Yeah. This has everything to do with nationality. All right, and those people are not of the nationality of the Israelites. There's a difference between Israelites and Jewish people. There's a difference between Israelites. You got Revelation on deck. There's a difference between Israelites and Jewish people. All right, and the scriptures talked about it. Christ talked about it. You want to hear what Christ said about those people? Read what you got.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thou works in tribulation, in poverty.
So Christ is talking, this is Christ talking, it's in red. Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. He said, I know, and he's talking to the churches. He's talking to the 7 churches that Paul raised up. All right. So Christ said, I know your tribulation and your poverty. He's talking to the people that are inside of these churches. He said, I know your poverty and your tribulation. Keep reading.
But thou art rich, and I know.
He said, but thou art rich. Even though you are in poverty, you are still rich. Why are those people rich? Because those people are the chosen people of God. That's why they still rich. Keep reading.
And I know the blasphemy of them.
He said he knows the blasphemy. You know what blasphemy? What does blasphemy mean, Tim? I mean, what's your name again?
Okay, look.
What does blasphemy mean?
You're going to try to interrogate me.
I don't even have to talk to you at all because I know that you really ain't ready for this conversation. You're trying to get me to say something that you want me to say.
I could care less.
Okay, well, you can step away from the podium because we over here talking to black people, Hispanic people, and Native American people anyway. So this doesn't have anything to do with you regardless. But just like the white man always wants to do, he always got to try to involve himself and wonder why that we're not involving him. You know, this is what they do. Read it one more time.
But he's just not letting me finish. So
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
He said, and he knows the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews but are not. He asked me a question. He asked me a question about why is, you know, the people in Israel right now, why are they not on this podium? Why are they not on this sign right here? And I'm telling him that the real Jews are not in Israel right now. That ain't where the real Jews are at. Those people are people who Christ himself even said were imposters. Christ himself said he know that they are not the real Jews. And it's blasphemy to even call them the real Jews. Right. You dig what I'm saying? This is what the Bible says about those fake imposters that's in Israel right now. What? You know what I'm saying? You in a land where everywhere around that land, you know, historically has been black people all around, so-called black people around that land. So how did white colored people, you know, take over that land? You know, of course, they wasn't indigenous to that land, so where they come from? You know, and that's what we over here teaching right now. If he would have stayed, I could have taught him what the scriptures say about it. But he didn't want the answer. He wanted to come over here and try to prove to me that he knows more than I do. You know what I'm saying? That was really, he was trying to come over here and do. But he couldn't, of course, he would never be able to prove that because God ain't with him and God is with these brothers over here. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, he had to run. The wicked flee when no one pursued. Right. You dig what I'm saying? I didn't tell him to come over here. I didn't tell him to ask me no questions, right. You know, but when he did ask me a question, I didn't give him the answer that he wanted to get. Right. You know what I'm saying? He thought I was going to come up with something stupid, you know, and then I killed him with practical knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like Commander General YAHANNA teaches us, you know, and they couldn't handle the practical knowledge. I ain't met a devil yet to come over here and handle me, you know what I'm saying, or any one of these brothers with practical knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So he did right by leaving. You know what I mean? Because he couldn't win no way. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the Lord won that. Get the Lord a hand, man. You know what I'm saying? For proving how these devils is always wrong and we always right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother. Keep playing.
I hear that powerful preacher hand, man, for doggone exposing the devil for who he is. Nothing but a goddamn deceiver, man.
Let's get it, I got it, I'm ready, my lord. Whole click solid, everybody on board. Say they won't smoke, that's the shit they can't afford. These niggas weak, no cap, I go hard. And I know these niggas mad, I ain't tripping, I'm good. One call, then fall on you, don't make me do it. Me and my niggas taking your city on guard. Look, I got something for all you haters. Dumb thinking it's sweet, get all the flavors. You niggas suckers like you candy coated. Grab the 40, let it blam, reload it. Couple sticks on me, think it's dynamite from that damn explosion. Look, homie, all I'm saying, you better chill. You think you got the game, you ain't even in the field. You say you ready to die, you ain't even gon' write a will. I gotta leave you to make bail before the appeal. I'm war ready, heavy artillery like a Mando. Boots, braids, camo, feeling fresh out the bando. I'm one West, got a vest, lot of ammo. Big blade, face paint like I'm Rambo. Shit, I make rappers gon' rip they book up. I walk up on you real calm with my hood up.